Hello everybody and welcome back to another FXSetUp video edition. My name is still Damien from good old Germany and it's meanwhile the 1st September 2013, 19 o'clock 50 Central European Time, and I want to give you a central bank FXSetUp update for this week. So yeah, let's break it down or get up with an shortly review about the central bank decisions of last week. Last week, Indonesia raised their rates to 7%, Brazil also to 9%, and Hungarian cut their rates to 3.8%. So from the big major major central banks, yes, no relevant news. But next week we have big dates. On Tuesday, Australian raise of RBA. On Wednesday, Poland and Canada. On Thursday, Japan, Malaysia, Sweden, England, and the Eurozone. So big data or big events ahead of us. And on Friday, also Mexico, last but not least. So for more detail, I will tweet in the next minutes before I upload this video. Also here this calendar even for next week for all relevant central bank decisions. So yeah, stay online, tweet with me, and talk with me if you want. However, so all in all, what I want to say this week is Australian, Poland, Canada, Japan, Malaysia, Sweden, England, Eurozone, and Mexico. Big data if you want. Here, big events for this week. But I would focus myself on the dollar next week. Next week, the dollar from the central bank point of view, only on Wednesday. Interesting, Wednesday, 20 o'clock Central European Time, or even 14 o'clock New York time. Here we've got here the beige book will come out. So, and on Friday, if I'm not wrong, yes, Chicago Fed President Evans will speak at 14 o'clock, even 8 o'clock in the morning. So here, okay, so that's the two dates. But from the technical point of view, the US dollar index is looking very attractive. So here we are with the US dollar index on weekend 82.05 daily chart, by the way, and we see here that could be a great setup. So the other currencies, I'm not so very optimistic, not only from the technical point of view, also from the another influence here, Australian dollar, Poland, Canada, Japan. Okay, Japan, I'm not so bearish anymore. Malaysia, Sweden, Sweden also, not England also, the pound slightly bearish, Eurozone not so optimistic, and Mexican peso. So from this point of view, and if we put here the dollar, the US dollar index in this context, we see here, in my opinion, a great setup. Cause here, look at this, guys. Here we've got the big picture, if you want. Highest 2010. Still the same picture, my last setup, if I'm not wrong. Here, highest 2010, lows 2011, highs 2012. And meanwhile, we braked here throughout August. We braked here down to the downside trend. Of the downside trend, high 2010 and 2012. Here, we braked here down and came back last three trading days. Here we see Wednesday, Thursday, big comeback, and Friday this doji. So Here, by the way, the 200 and 100 SMA. So I would accept, or I'm accepting here on Monday, Labor Day, maybe still pressure here, Tuesday or at the start of the week. Here, maybe throughout next week, pressure in the euro, in the dollar. But all in all, this could be a good setup, not only into this week, until the end of this year, course. If we see here this picture, we see here this W formation. If you want here we see the dates of the Fed, even in 3 weeks. So not this week or over next week. The third week this month, we've got here the next central bank meeting of the Fed, also in October and December, and if we see, and you can see here, zoom a little bit. Yes, here we see the highs of 2012. So, and here the date on 18th December, if I'm not wrong. Vertical line. Yes, 18th December this year. Here, that could be the target here for this setup. So, all in all, this could or should, or it's look like a very attractive, bullish setup for the dollar. So here, look at this. If we put here also the lows, as first time as we break here out, or second time, we create here this pattern. If you want, the highs of 2012 came down, create here this W, and then try it here also as we break down here this downside trend. We tried here, or we created here new highs this year. In May, June we came down, July create higher highs. Here in August, lower lows, round about 80. So in my opinion, is the target here this yellow box, if you want. Even here between the highs of 2012 and here the high of this W formation. So all in all, I would prefer the long side in the dollar. Maybe not throughout this week or start of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe into Friday, lower prices. Then I would buy the dollar. So the target, so here yes, until the end of the year, here we are. So right here, right now, we are at 80.05, 82.05. Here we've got the W formation, and here of the W is 81.41, were the high in October 2012. So prices above here, 81.41, are in my opinion good long entries, even until the end of the year, to roundabout new yearly highs in the dollar. So, okay, but put this scenario or this setup even in the context of the other central banks this week. So, even like Australian RBA on Tuesday, Wednesday, Poland, Canada. Okay, Poland is not so relevant for the US dollar index, but Canada is also loony, also in the index. Australian dollar, US dollar of course too. US dollar Japan also on Thursday, interesting. Sweden, pound and euro on Thursday also. So very interesting week is ahead of us. And all in all, I would prefer the long side in the US dollar. Once again, prices above 81.30, I would prefer it as a long side. Prices under 81.20 are, in my opinion, bearish signals. I would prefer the bearish side, but we see here, we've got here in end of June and throughout August of the map, it was much more a buy opportunity. So all in all, a great, maybe too good to be true setup until the end of the year to go long in the US dollar. Okay, guys, that's all for today. On Sunday, the 1st September 2013. Meanwhile, at exact 20 o'clock Central European Time, have a great morning, day, or night, wherever and whenever you're watching. Wherever and whenever you're watching my FX setups, and I will talking to you throughout next week daily while Wall Street session. So bye bye, guys.